Hola, Pilali. Hi, welcome, Icaro. Welcome. I am Raquel Lemus, or Raquel Lemus. I'm a midwife, a healer, educator, and member of the Dancing Diaspora Collective. And the Dancing Diaspora Collective is a collective of artists and nurses, social workers, artivists, and that we've come together to celebrate dance, culture, and the history of our ancestors as Black and brown bodies. We created this collective as space holders to nourish our spirits and serve our community. That's you. And today I'm coming from Tongvalan. We are coming from Tongvalan in Lincoln Heights. And we're inviting you to partake with us, with me, in this mindful moment today. This collective moment of healing, of learning, of play, of compassion, of grounding. And the Dancing Diaspora holds three truths. We hold the truth that we belong in our bodies and we belong in community, that all bodies are moving bodies, all bodies are dancing bodies, and that our bodies know. So today I bring you some practices to step into those understandings and truths, and let's have some fun. So let's bring our hands together, begin to rub them back and forth. And already this is activating your brain and your nerves and your body in a different way. So taking one big breath, let's try in through our nose, send the breath into the belly, and exhale through the mouth. One more time, big breath in, exhale through the mouth. And we're going to bring our hands right onto our head, our ori. You can bring them right over your eyes. Be gentle with yourself if you have glasses. Or you can hold your head in any way that feels right. Feel free to close your eyes if that feels safe. Or just find a soft focal point somewhere in front of you. And begin deepening into the breath, sending the breath down into the abdomen, into the middle body, into the stomach. And begin to give yourself acknowledgement. You're here, you made it. Deepening the breath, expanding into it. Just acknowledge yourself for all that you're going through, all that you're processing. In Ifa, in Yoruba, the head is the ori, and there's so many aspects of it. So we just acknowledge all the aspects of our mind, our sensations, our thoughts, our feelings that we're holding right now. Taking 2 more cycles of breath, begin to ask your mind to slow down, to begin to rest, to open, to take in new information, to find some ease and peace, and begin to set the intention for our time together today. One more big breath here. Open the mouth, maybe with some sound, let it out. Shake out the hands, shake out the body. Excellent. So the first practice we're moving into is a practice called toning. I give gratitude to my elder, Olivia Chumacero, for teaching me this practice of toning. And so toning is kind of what it sounds like, using different tones in your body, but really to activate your body, to bring peace to your body, to bring ease and soothing. Tones and sounds are one of the most effective ways to bring release and ease into the vagus nerve. And the vagus nerve gets activated when we're in trauma, when we're in a global pandemic, right? So if we can release, we let go of some of the things that we probably don't even realize we're holding on to. So let's play with some sound and some tones. We're going to use the vowel sounds, a, e, o, u. I'll go through them one by one first and really play with the levels. You may go really low, maybe go high, and start to see, okay, this brings soothing into me. Okay, this brings activation. I want to get up and run. Or this is honoring my anger. Or this is helping me release my sadness or my grief. So if any of those things come up, know that it's okay. Know that it's normal. Create the safe space that you need to move through. And most importantly, just play. And then I'll do the tones again, and we'll just circle around and we'll bounce around from tone to tone. And so I hope that you're bouncing around with me, playing and practicing high tones, low tones, and just having fun, exploring, and really being curious about how does this feel? How does this resonate? What is it moving? What is it bringing into my body? All right. So I invite you to cover your ears so that you really hear your own tone. And that's going to be amplified. And then taking a breath, we're going to flutter the lips and feel that tone first. One more time. And starting with the tone ah. Ah. E. E. Moving on to O, take a breath. Oh, I, ooh, breath, Awesome. Shake it out. Let it go. Flutter the lips. Feel free to share already how that felt for you in that moment. Give you a second. And then we'll come back into it. We're going to play this time. So I'm going to keep bouncing through different sounds. You don't have to follow along with me exactly. It's kind of cool if you're doing a different tone and I'm doing a different tone. And I look forward to doing this again with you all when we're all in person together. But just play. And maybe you're there with your family member and you're playing with each other. And so I'm going to explore high, low tones and just join along with me and really tune in. I invite you to close your eyes if that feels safe, or just find a soft focal point and really tune into how the sounds are moving in your body, what they're activating, what they're bringing awareness to, ease, excitement, anger, joy, frustration, and already starting to help those things move so that you're not just holding them in. All right, let's go. Hands over the ears, big breath, flutter the lips. One more. Let's play. Keep toning. Big breath. Open the mouth side out. Amazing. Great job. Take a moment to notice how that felt in your body. And then coming into our next practice. So our next practice is about embodying the 7 sacred directions. So in most indigenous cultures across the world, we have 7 sacred directions acknowledged. The east, the south, the west, the north, the ground below, the earth, the sky, the star nation, and then us at the center. And in this time when things are kind of all over the place, when we don't know if it's Monday or Friday or Sunday, we can feel a little lost of like what to do or where to go, and with things the way they are, we don't know what to plan for sometimes and what direction to take. So really wanting a practice to embody the 7 sacred directions and embody, the way the sun moves, the sun moves in and through these directions on a regular basis. And I want to embody that self-centeredness that the sun has. We've get a lot of shit in our society for being self-centered, especially if you're a caregiver or a parent. Being self-centered is something that's shunned upon, and I really want us to embody self-centeredness like the sun, right? If the sun wasn't self-centered, we would be in all kinds of problems in our world and in our universe. So we want to embody that self-centeredness and generate that energy from within, so that it ripples out and fills us and then spreads to our community, our family, and anybody else that you want it to impact. So each direction is going to have a movement and a phrase. So phrases first. In the east is all about shining light, right? The sun's rising, what we're giving birth to. So our phrase is, I give birth, or I shine light upon my intention or prayer. I give birth and I shine light upon my intention or prayer. To the south is about collecting, collaborating, working together, how everything is connected. So our phrase for the south is collect and collaborate. Collect and collaborate. In the west, the sun sets. It's all about letting go, about surrender, about death. And some of us are moving through loss, whether it's personally, whether it's someone we know, whether it's family member. So it's honoring that loss, that surrender, that letting go is part of this cycle. And then the north is the space of our ancestors. It's the space of uncertainty, the space of building trust and faith, cultivating trust and faith. So for the north, it's I rise with faith and trust. And we're in this west north space right now in our world, right? Loss, things are falling apart, grief, people are dying. There's a lot of uncertainty. So we're very much, as the world, in between the space of the west and the north. So embodying that. And then the earth, Mother Earth, Pachamama, Tonantzin, is I stabilize, giving gratitude for this ground underneath us that's here, we stabilize. So for the below direction, the earth direction, it's I stabilize. For Sky Nation, for the stars, it's I see beyond me, right? Being in the sky gives you eagle eye perspective. So I see beyond me. I see beyond this moment. I see beyond just myself. I give perspective, right? And then you. So you at the center. I am at the center of all of creation. Okay, ready to learn the movements? And it'll come together. We'll do it a couple times. So I invite you, if you have access, to stand. If you don't, stay seated. That's all good. It's perfect where you are. Take a step back. So just finding a soft, stable place. And I will demonstrate it in a chair in a moment, but teaching us the directions. So find a stable place. And we're going to start with that intention. So you're holding your intention like a seed pod, right? In the center of who you are. You have that seed. I am at the center of all of creation. Open that seed pod like a flower, lotus flower. Arms come up over the head and out. I give birth and shine light onto my intention and prayer. Receiving, collecting here, it comes, I collect and I collaborate. I collect, I collaborate, really rounding, I collect, I collaborate. Lifting up direction of the west, I let go and I surrender, right? Doing that one more time. I let go and I surrender, or I die. Rounding up. North, I rise with faith and trust. Coming to earth direction, I stabilize, moving the shoulders and the feet if you can, or just the shoulders. I stabilize, I stabilize, I stabilize. Bringing the hands back up to your head, I see beyond me. I see beyond me. Look around. Releasing the hands, bringing them up. I am at the center of all of creation. Hands come back to heart center, this time flat against each other because you took that intention in. Okay, we're going to do that again a couple times. All right, so bring your seed pod out and hold it. I am at the center of all of creation. East, open that flower. I give birth and shine light on my intention or prayer. I collect south and collaborate. I collect and I collaborate. I collect and I collaborate. West, I let go and I surrender. I die. I rise with faith and trust. I stabilize. I stabilize. I stabilize. I see beyond me. I am at the center of all of creation. Awesome. Give it a good wiggle. I'm going to grab the chair to show it seated. So doing it a couple times. Stay standing if that feels good. But if you have access to a chair you prefer to sit down, perfectly okay. Bring your seed pod right in the middle. Let's go. Take a breath. Embody that intention. What is your intention? What do you want more of? What is your prayer? What are you calling in? What are you manifesting? So many different ways to say it. I am at the center of all of creation. Expand the hands out. Bloom. I give birth and I shine light on my intention and prayer. South. I collect and I collaborate. I collect and I collaborate. I collect and I collaborate. I let go and I die. I stabilize. I stabilize. I stabilize. I see beyond me. I am at the center of all of creation. Amazing. All right, let's do it like one more time, one or two more times. Hold it in. Okay. Create that seed pod. Ground into your intention. I am at the center of all of creation. I give birth and I shine light on my intention. Bring it in. I collect and I collaborate. I collect and I collaborate. I collect and I collaborate. I let go and I die. I surrender. I rise with faith and trust. I stabilize. I stabilize. I stabilize. I see beyond me. I am at the center of all of creation. And just hold it there for a moment. Take that in. One more cycle of breath. Open your eyes when you feel ready. Thank you so much. I hope that you use these practices to nourish your being, to be curious with your body. I'm so grateful for this opportunity. Thank you, We Rise. Dancing Diaspora Collective thanks you. Follow us on social media at Dancing Diaspora. Follow me on social media at Community Partera for any of our offerings of classes and weekly sessions for dance to embodying. We are here for you. You are not alone. And thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.